Hi, so in this video, I want to show you how to paint a gel polish application, just a gel manicure, but also to be able to get it in nice and close and neat around the cuticle area, because some people do have, a few problems getting in nice and close, or tend to run the product into the cuticle or the sidewalls of the nail. So I'm going to show you a little trick that works really effectively. So the first thing I'm going to do is I've already prepped the nail. I've cleaned it with just a wipe with some gel cleanser on it, cleanse it. And now I'm just going to apply a coat of glass. So I'm being really careful not to run it into my cuticle area. So apply it just below that area and then come back and nudge it up to the cuticle and to the sidewalls, but don't run it in. So brush that over the entire nail. And then make sure you cap your free edge. So run your brush just along the edge of your nail. And make sure it's nice and smooth. Okay, and then we'll pop that in and cure that in the lamp. Okay, so the color I'm using is Poison. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically load my brush on one side so that I've got no polish on the other side, just on one side. That means I've got more control over it. And again, it's the same sort of thing. Just start below the cuticle area and then nudge it up as close as you can get without running it in. So leave a little bit of a gap and then brush it down the entire nail. And it's just a really light stroke. Don't spread your bristles out. When you're applying a gel polish, it's a really light, kind of like a floating motion over the entire nail. Cap your free edge. And then we're going to pop that in and cure that, even though it's not perfect as yet. If you apply a little bit of your color onto your brush mat, and then using the ember brush, this will give you more control. Just grab a little bit on the end of your brush and just start with one side at a time and kind of just get it in closer to the cuticle. And you're almost like coloring it in. So I'll grab a little bit more. And then just make sure you smooth it down the nail so that you don't leave a ridge to half of it, and then cure it. Now you don't have to cure it for the whole time. So you could put it in for maybe, 10 seconds, and that'll be enough to stop it from moving. It'll freeze the gel. We call it snap curing or freeze curing, and it will just stop the gel from going anywhere. And then you can come back and do the other side, freeze cure it. And then you can do your sides. So come in and just tuck that polish in all the way down the sides of your nail. And then again, smooth it. So I would do one side, cure it, and then do the other side. So see how there's a gap there? You can just fill that in while having full control using a brush. And the ember brush is perfect for it. And you can also touch up your free edge. So there you go. I'll just touch up that little end bit there. And then pop that in and give it its full cure. Okay, so now you're ready for the second coat. If I can get the lid off. So again, just load your brush on one side so that there's no polish on the other side. You don't run the risk of dripping it. And this time you can kind of take it that little bit closer. And then just brush it down the nail with a really light kind of stroke. So again, if you're spreading your bristles out, you're basically pressing down too hard. and then we'll pop it in for a full cure. And to finish it off, you can cap it in your glass, which is your base coat and your top coat all in one. So again, be careful not to run it into the cuticle, and whenever you're painting gel polish, try and angle your finger downwards, because if you've got it pointed up, the product's going to run into your cuticle and your sides. So you want to kind of keep it facing down. Make sure you cap your free edge and pop it in and cure it. And you're done. I hope that was helpful. Bye for now.